Hello, beautiful Lovetarians. This is Natalia PH, and I am a Lovetarian. Welcome to the Lovetarian Way Show. If some of you are coming here for the first time, I will explain a little bit about what the Lovetarian Way Show is all about. However, this is actually part 2 of the show I began 2 weeks ago. Actually, 2 weeks ago, we talked about embracing self-love to live your most authentic life. To continue with that topic, I will actually need to rewind a little bit. And first, I will tell you what the Lovetarian Way is. And if you have any questions, by all means, please put it in the comment box. So the Lovetarian Way actually is a vision. It's a mission. It's a download, energy download, you can call it that. I received it during very deep meditative trances. Well, I have been receiving it because it started to happen more or less after my 44th birthday, which was 2 years ago in March, and it just it came. I have been receiving visions since I remember, since I was 3, 4 years old. But then, of course, sometimes you just don't want to hear it. You want to live your human life. You want to be a human. You don't want any of this energy stuff, right? I'm sure a lot of you have gifts that you are awakening to, and sometimes it's just, not the easiest thing, right? So we all go through this awakening journey. And in previous episodes, I discussed stages of awareness where I explained the whole journey the way I downloaded it, like from this unawakened human who believes that the body is the body, this person is that person. There's no energy. We are just this materialistic human in this bodysuit. But in fact, the more our soul is calling us, the more we will be awakening, and we will sooner or later, if that is what is meant for us, and for most of you who are here, it's happening. Because why would you be here on Spiritual Psychics TV? There is something that is speaking through you and is speaking for you. And I call that thing your true self. And when you actually connect with that spiritual nature of yours, energetic quantum nature, if you will, then you will truly live authentically. Because, if you speak the truth, I believe Mark Twain said that if you speak the truth, you don't need to remember anything because it just flows. It just flows, and you are actually remembering stuff that you didn't know, And that's what happened to me. 2 years ago, after 13 years of this awakening journey, because first vision was 2009 when I was adult. Of course, the childhood memories, that's one thing. But when I became very conscious adult from 2009, more or less, everything started to fall in place, a little bit there, a little bit there, vision here, vision there, voices, all sorts of things. And in 2020, I received the name, the Lovetarian Way, and I knew that this was my true nature, and I knew that this, in fact, is a true nature of every single person. And what is that? Energy of love, light, beauty, heaven on earth. And this is what I truly believe in my entire being, in my heart. This is what we are meant to live. This is what we are to bring more of into this world, so we can all ascend into a better world vibrationally, of course, because it's not like magically there will be another planet. It's still the same planet, but everything that exists is consisting of energy. Our thoughts, our feelings, objects, everything is energy vibrating at its own frequency. And of course, the energy of heaven on earth is slightly different than the energy of so-called hell on earth. And I'm sure every single person here can relate. So basically, in essence, this is the Lovetarian Way, the vision that I received, this quantum inner journey into your true self, where you live heart-based existence. I hope that you resonate with that. So now, if there are any people that I could say hello to, that I would do that. If there's nobody yet here, I will speak a little bit. Oh, look, people are here. Could you tell me where you're from, guys? I'm Polish and I live in Spain right now, but I am a citizen of the world. In fact, I'm from the stars. Where are you from? if you know. Sahu, welcome, Sahu. Are you identifying as a female or a male? I don't know that name. Very original. Oh, hello, Joanne. Oh, okay. Something funny is happening. But Joanne Lewis, oh, so happy to see you here again. Hi, hi, hi. Yes, we're definitely having a fantastic day. Had a little bit of fun with technicalities here, but we sorted it out. All good. Who else have we got? Any more peeps? Okay, Richard tells me that he's got to jump from Facebook to YouTube. Yeah, who else? Chris, hello. Claudette, hello. Kim, hi there. Jane, hi. Angela, hello. June? Juice, okay, that's original one. Hello. Fran, hi there. Dawn, hello. Lacey, hello. Hello, Katie. Hello, Pamela. Hello from South Africa. I hear you from South Africa, Chris. Oh, I love South Africa. Where from? Oh, Delaware, USA. That's nice too. Oh, I like all the places in the world. Who is from where, Richard? Dawn is from South Wales. Okay, great. Southampton we have here as well. Wow. Ah, lovely. All right. So as we are waiting for new peeps to come in or peeps who already saw the show, this is episode 6 or 7, Richard. I'm like time and space, like, so this is episode 6. And actually, since last episode, I got a calling, marching orders from my higher self to really step on the center stage of my life and do the show by myself because there's so much that I want to tell you that divine wants to speak through me for the benefit of all. And when I mean divine, I mean I call divine, quantum field, mother, father, creatrix, creator, Sophia, universe, whatever name resonates with you. That's this divinity that is within me, that is within you, through which we are all connected, right? And that energy, defo, gave me some serious marching orders to talk to you about the Lovetarian way because this is something that I really truly feel in my heart to be a win-win-win solution for the benefit of all. Like if we all love one, if I love myself, you love yourself, everybody love each other, gosh, peace, love, joy, right? Abundance for everyone because we will be naturally self-regulated, so to speak. Because I believe, I truly believe, and I saw it in my visions, that love is yeah, you can say it's a win, it's a success, it's an energy for everyone. And there would need not to be any competition because we are such unique, beautiful race of this divine mother of ours, mother, father. And if we embrace that energy, if we embrace this self-love, unconditional self-love, my God, heaven is, I saw it, I felt it, I live it in my visions, and I actually create it every single day in my life. I wake up every morning and I say, how do I want to live today? Do I want to experience heaven on earth or do I want to experience a little bit of hell? And if I want to experience a little bit of hell, then you know yourselves what happens, right? Nasty thoughts, not very nice actions, and it just escalates. It just escalates. And I'm going to talk more about it. Actually, last episode was the first part of this topic, embrace self-love to live authentically or create your best life, live authentically. We can play with that topic, but you're feeling me, right? And I really would love that you interact with me, that you ask questions, that you, yeah, just be honest, be yourself, be authentic you. If you have issues, challenges, just spit it out and we will together find a solution the Lovetarian way. All right, I think more people came. Fran from Winchester, hello Fran. I will begin today by leading you, Sandra, hello, by leading you through an exercise. And I will ask Richard, I sent him 10 slides. Yippee, yay, right? Richard, so happy. I sent him lots of pictures and I would like to show them because and that's what I did in the last show, we learn differently, right? This is an educational show, and I would like you to really don't make notes now, just be very present, breathe, and to help you assimilate, to help you get this better, we will have some slides because some of us actually prefer to read as well when I speak. So Richard, if you would be so kind and show first one, because I would like to ask everyone to get very, very comfortable. And if you watch my previous shows, I talked about coherence a lot. Now I'm gonna tell you why it is important that we create a state of coherence within our bodies. We are multidimensional beings, okay? We are mind, body, spirit, lots of energies within our multidimensional being. And our heart and our mind, so the mental energy and emotional energy in this beautiful body temple, they need to cohere, they need to align, because when that happens, you can focus better, you can reduce stress and anxiety, you can achieve this beautiful sense of peace and love. Actually, you can also improve sleep quality, you can increase the levels of your energy, you can improve your immune system, you can think better, so cognitive function can be much improved. So this exercise that I'm going to lead you through now, use it anytime, before bedtime, in the morning, because it's like it's going to be adaptive to whatever you need. If you need boost, it will give you a boost. If you need to go to bed and be at peace, it will do that as well. That's what happens when there's coherence between the mind and the heart. Richard, could I have a second picture with the red brain and the green brain? Yes, that one, thank you. So basically here you can see what happens when there is incoherence between your brain and your heart. And the green picture on the right, it shows what happens when your heart and your mind are co-creating together. It's beautiful harmonic resonance. And in fact, you know, there's scans upon scans of brain scans and heart measurements of the rhythm to show how your entire being responds once you achieve this coherence. And why do I want you to do that? Well, for the benefit, right? So you can get this information easier, you can relax and be very present with me. Once we have the balance in our being, man, you can create magic miracles, heaven on earth. And that's what I was kind of saying at the beginning, that when you live the Lovetarian way, you are in coherence. Your mind is a servant of the heart, if you will, because, you know, when we were created, the way I understand it, the way it was shown to me, the way we were created, mind was like empty, was to be empty. It was to be an antenna that picks energies from this field, mother, father, creatrix, creator field, right? This quantum field. It was to receive and broadcast, receive and broadcast. Unfortunately, what had happened over the eons, mind went a little bit cuckoo and it started to rule the world, right? And mind was not balanced. The right, left brain were not balanced. Left brain, as we also call it, the patriarchal, you know, logical brain kind of took over. And now we've got what we've got in the world. So now what happens at the dawning of what we call golden age of miracles, this beautiful era of knowledge and wisdom and divine feminine energy, it's balancing this wounded masculine energy of the ego mind, and they are coming together to create this huge coherence. So as we each have the coherence within us between our minds and our hearts, where the mind is the servant of the heart, of our soul, if you will. I believe that the heart is the seat of the soul. If we have that individually, it's like Gandhi said, right? Be the change. Be the change. And Jesus said, kingdom of heaven is within you. I have not met Gandhi, I have not met Jesus, but that's the information I'm tapping in the field, because this field, you know, the quantum field, the mother creatrix that I'm talking about, is infinitely existing without any past, without any future, but with our processes. And for example, this one, coherence, when we get in balance, our energies are in balance, we can tune in to different frequencies, the frequencies of heaven on earth, the high frequencies, which would be then angels, ascended masters, fabulous, incredible people from our so-called past, right? And then, of course, we can tune into the lower frequencies and then hear some demonic, I call them the darkies. And the thing is that we all have those energies within us. We are dual beings. As long as we are human, not fully awakened yet, this divine human, which we're all ascending to become, as long as we're not that yet, we're on that journey, we are going to be having that dance, between the mind and the heart, between the dark and the light. And it's all good. Our job is to create this balance, the presence, if you will. And this exercise that I'm going to share with you, which I actually kind of did several times before, but I wanted to give you a little bit of science. In my workshops, I love to combine this beautiful ethical science with so-called spirituality with quantum physics, because it is so incredibly. What did you want to say something? Oh, okay. Yeah, it is so incredibly empowering to see that the quantum physics, this science of quantum physics that is now around with us for over 100 years, since Max Planck, it actually shows us what ancient cultures, whether it was the Mayas or it was the Native Americans or it was Egyptians or Romans even or Greeks, what they've known for thousands of years. Now the science, barely 100 years now, they're like, oh yeah, well, they were right. Oops, right? So this is really cool to be able to share this new science, quantum physics and new biology, all those fabulous things to show your mind, if you want, to convince your own mind to follow your own heart. So the third one would be great now, Richard, the third picture. Thank you. Yeah, the third picture, yes. Here is another proof, if you want, from Heart Math Institute. I'm a member of that institute, donating there as well. What an amazing institute. I've learned this exercise from Greg Braden. Actually, he told me about it first time. He wrote a book called Divine Matrix. It's brilliant. It just shows this ancient knowledge with this new science. It's fabulous. Divine Matrix. Check it out. So there, Heart Math Institute and Greg Braden talks to us about incredibly powerful electromagnetic field of the heart that is 5,000 times stronger magnetically than brains and 100 times stronger electrically than the field of the brain. So knowing that, and ancients told us for thousands of years, knowing that, I ask you, why would you allow your little mind, who was created to be this antenna that is a servant of the heart, why would you like this thing to run the show? It's like, no, maybe not, huh? You see what happens when you start feeling beautiful feelings such as gratitude, joy, abundance, peace, those wonderful feelings that are really our true nature. Embrace self-love, right? Hello, the highest vibration in the universe is love, win for everyone. That is our true nature. You see what happens? It's radiating meters and meters outside of your body. And that's what we're going to do now. When we go in this state of coherence, we will then relax and receive all that is coming much better, because I'm going to circle back to first episode when I talked to you and I gave you the tool called the algorithm of co-creation to help you live the best incredible life that you can live. So picture 4, please, Richard. So I would like everybody to please get very, very, very comfortable. Close your eyes. We're going to go and we will source from the biggest faculty that you have, your imagination, visualization, and we will combine it with breath. Okay, so before we begin, I want you to imagine and think of a moment when you felt truly happy. Maybe, and you to generate that feeling in your entire body. Maybe it is touching, hugging your baby. Maybe it is hugging a puppy or thinking about something kind you've done in the past. So I need you to connect to that feeling. Touch your left hand on your heart, okay? And get heart centered. Get very comfortable. Close your eyes. Touch your heart with your left hand. You can put your right hand on top. and slow down your breathing. Breathing is the primary form of nourishment for our body. You know that. You don't breathe, you're out. Spirit out. So we want to breathe, and we want to breathe rhythmically, and we want to breathe consciously. So right now, I would like to ask you to take a breath in through your nose on a count of 5 or 6. So like this on 5, and then through your mouth or nose if you prefer on 5, 6. So it's an equal rhythm, right? 5 on count of 5, 6 in, and count out 5 or 6, yeah? Whichever you prefer, nose or mouth. And do that. So close your eyes, touch your heart, and start breathing like that, very rhythmically, very calmly. And then once you do that, you achieve this rhythm, I need you to focus on those positive feelings. Bring those images into your third eye, into your entire being, into your heart, and I need you to feel them. Feel joy, feel care, feel unconditional love, feel gratitude. I want to remind you that gratitude is the most incredible feeling to express, to feel if you want wonders and miracles and joy in your life, because it is energy of receptivity and beauty. If you give thanks to someone, well, you're grateful for something, right? If you do that without receiving anything, you are kind of sending a signal to this field. Oh, I'm grateful. So the field goes, oh, she's grateful. Let's give her good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like proactive. You're proactively sending the signal out from your heart, cohering with your brains into the field. And then when you're grateful, you are setting yourself in this receptive mode, and beauty comes. Heaven on earth becomes. Doesn't necessarily have to happen like immediately, because you need to detach. You need to detach from, oh, it's 5 o'clock and I did it for 5 minutes. Can I have it at 5:10? That doesn't work like that. You need to be able to, this coherence exercise, you need to practice this for at least 3 minutes, okay? And if you can do it every hour for 3 minutes, you know what's going to happen? You will start to do this naturally. You will start to do this naturally, this kind of breathing, this kind of visualization, this kind of heart-centered consciousness will become your predominant way, state of being. And that's what we want. That is what we want. So I'm going to be quiet now for 1 minute, because I mean, ideally you want to do it for minimum 3 minutes. So your entire body is vibrating. But I'm going to be quiet for 3 minutes. I hope you know. If you have any questions, just ask me before I become silent. Other than that, let's just practice. I'll also breathe for 1 minute. I'm going to put a timer. So just go for it. Enjoy. Put a smile on your face. Put a smile on your face. Yeah, it's already 1 minute. See how quickly that goes. So doing it for 3 minutes, it should be absolutely no problem. And as I said, if you can do it, minimum 3 minutes, ideally between 3 and 5 minutes, and put an alarm for yourself. I mean, everybody has a moment. I mean, I understand if you're in a meeting, if you have to do something urgent, of course. I mean, we all live our human lives. However, you are either going to co-create your life and you have it on earth proactively, or you're just going to do it on default. And most of our lives are, well, they are filled with stress and challenges. And if people are not living from this higher awareness, consciousness, and presence, there's a lot of doo-doo that happens in life. And how that happens, now I'm going to go into the algorithm of co-creation, which I also downloaded many, many years ago. I spoke about it in the previous episode, which was part 1 of this topic, embrace self-love and create and live authentically. So I will circle back into that, and I will talk to you about it in more depth, because I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's everything. That, in combination with doing coherence or conscious breathing, if you will, regularly, my God, you're going to be so zen, such a cool cucumber, and incredible information are going to be coming. Incredible information will be coming to you, through you, for you, ideas, brilliant solutions, the win-win-win solutions. Like, you've got a problem, you know what that means? That means that there's a solution out there, because whatever exists in the universe, there's always the opposite of that exists as well. So Einstein said, I believe that if there's a problem, it cannot be solved from the same level of consciousness that created this problem. So if you have a problem, what you want to do, you definitely want to drop your consciousness into your heart, do this coherence exercise, and then look at the algorithm of co-creation. Richard, another picture, please. And then if you take a pen and paper, not right now, but when you're watching recording, and I asked actually people who were in the first part of this episode, I asked them to do a little homework and play with this. So if you have any experiences, any of you who were there before, if you have any experiences that you would like to share, please do that in comments and we'll play, because I really want to play with you and I really want to interact with you. So now, for those of you who don't know, what is this algorithm thing? It is a very simple, something is beeping here. Hold on. I thought I have muted it. Maybe I didn't. Okay, now it's muted. So the algorithm of co-creation is a equation that I've downloaded from my higher self, and it's been years since I've done it. It evolved because first it was called algorithm of creation, when I thought, oh, I'm so smart, I can do everything by myself with my mind, right? And then I explained to you that I kind of took a journey from my mind to my heart more and more and more, and I really truly understood, remembered that, okay, actually life is about co-creation. I'm co-creating with this field of energy, since everything is energy that vibrates at its own frequency, and I'm actually co-creating with the highest form of energy, the higher self of mine, which is a part of me, my Holy Spirit, if you will, that expresses itself through my higher self and then speaks to me. So it's like from the highest of realms, from heaven, if you will. It's, of course, vibration, okay? Vibrational frequency from love, because I believe that the nature of our creative source is love, unconditional love. And I believe that you are a hologram of that love. And that is your true nature. And if you can live like that, life is going to be awesome. That's my belief. And life has been awesome for me. I mean, there's nothing to be said. I mean, as any person, I had issues like anybody, okay? Like broken hearts, financial issues, my God, like cancer diagnosis, 25 years of eating disorder. It's like, so what? Cry me a river. Who didn't, right? And I love myself for all of this, because I know that this was my plan before I decided to come here and incarnate as Natalia. I wanted to experience all those lessons, and I understood that all this happened for me so I can wake up and truly, unconditionally love myself so much that I shall never choose to hurt myself. I shall never create any more hell for myself, because I believe that we are to live the Lovetarian way in peace, harmony, abundance for all. And I'm not talking about some, commune, hippie way of living where, you move into my house and live with me. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about being a sovereign being, powerful co-creator, co-creatrix of your reality, where everybody can have all their dreams come true. And that is actually possible, because in this infinite field of our Mother, Father, Creatrix, Creator, in this infinite field. This field is expanding according to our heartfelt desires. And of course, according to our nightmares too, if we put some enough action into it. And I'm going to come to this algorithm because at the end of this equation that I downloaded, of course, there is action. And that action that you take, depending if you're going to take it from energy that is hell-based, if you will, as opposed to the one that is heaven-based, you're going to get different results. So let's break this down for you here so you can truly practice and live it every single day in coherence, right? Between your mind and your heart. So you're in a good state. You can see in the middle of this equation, it says state. And if you do that and if you practice this, I swear to you, I swear, it's like 100% money back guarantee, right? Actually, when I'm coaching or mentoring, and I don't, at this moment in time, I'm not taking any more clients because I just don't have the time. But when I did, Richard said he's a materialistic man. I'm a materialistic girl in the sense that, yes, I have to put food on my table as well, but I'm a star girl. I'm a light girl, okay? I'm a light being in this material of Natalia. But he said, okay, well, we all need to function, right? We need to pay our bills and all of that. So, yeah, how I make my money or how I manifest my money is through publishing, online publishing agency, and I have mentoring business as well. But I don't take any clients right now because I have dedicated my life to the vision of the Lovetarian Way, and I'm building momentum with that through my podcast, through this show. Lots of things are happening right now, and I'm gonna just in a few days I'm gonna launch my website. If you wanted to work with me one-on-one in the past, you would be paying 333 euros per hour. So it's a serious business. It's not, I'm not playing. I know that this stuff works because I had people having incredible results. And I mean, if you think you're going through drama, if you think that you are living in hell, well, let me give you some examples of people who actually use this equation and they have created the most beautiful life. They have rebirthed themselves over and over again. Of course, I will not be naming any names because that's not how we roll. A man contacted me a few years ago, and he was in hell because his son, 9 years old, from one day to another, gone, aneurysm, out. And then this man found me, and it was a Muslim man, a business guy. I'm really successful, and he was just on the verge of killing himself. And he found me, ironically, blonde Western woman, a Muslim dude, right? It's like, hello. But the energy resonance was there. I have not been seeking him. I had some online programs that I have been launching since 2009. He found it by the law of magnetism. And we worked together for 2 years. Now he has one of the most successful companies in Africa. He even came here to Spain with his wife. They wanted to meet me. They had a new child. It was a beautiful transformation. I had another lady who was in 33 years of psychiatric help. 3 weeks working with this. She was like, OMG, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Well, you better believe it, baby, because you believe is everything. And her life turned around. And I could go on and on and on. It's not about me proving anything to you. It is about me giving you an incredibly powerful tool, which I was given by my higher self, by my guides, that really works. And it works for everyone who is going to what? Choose to believe that it will work. Because as I said many times on this show, your belief is everything. Your belief is everything. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. Those who watched the show previous to that, I showed some pictures. There were bunnies, there were birds, there were old women, young women. There was this optic illusion of different belief systems, love, focus. And I will play with you a little bit more to go deeper into belief systems. But my point with this was to show you that whatever you choose to focus on, whatever you choose to believe and create and say to yourself, this is the way I live my life, this is my identity, this is my rules, this is what I'm doing, then you're gonna then shape your life according to those belief systems. And funny enough, most of the belief systems that we have adopted, they are really unconscious to you. You don't even know That's how you live. But I propose that you look around, and are you happy? Are you healthy? Are you abundant? Do you have everything that you want? If you don't, okay, then algorithm, right? So the result is not the life that you want. So then we need to look at all the energies that you are, your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, your words, because words that we speak, if we are going to be very conscious with our words and present and tune into what we are saying, or of course you can write the words as well, right? If you don't speak, I mean, you understand that I mean any words that you're thinking, you're feeling, you're visualizing words, right? They are language defines our experience, really. And those words, if you really tune in, if you look consciously at your thoughts as an observer, you will be able to soon find out that you are not really speaking that which you wish to become. You are not really creating your heaven. You are not living your heaven, because if you were with consequence in your thought, in your feeling, in your action, there would be an alignment with the highest energy of heaven on earth, which is then love, right? Joy, creativity, gratitude, all this beauty. If you were doing that, well, you would already be living heaven on earth. And that was true for hundreds and hundreds of people that I have been working with, and hundreds of people that I will be working with, and thousands that I will reach more. And that that spread internationally. That is universal. I've been working with people from all sorts of cultures, religions, belief systems, and there was one common denominator. Either they love themselves completely and unconditionally, meaning they express their true nature, the nature of our Mother Creatrix, or they don't. And 99% of people, I'm sorry to say, they do not love themselves, and certainly not unconditionally. And true self-love, there's a difference, right, between fake self-love. Oh, I love myself so much, I'm gonna just have a bottle of wine and I don't know, bag of cookies and a pizza, and I'm going to watch some silly show. Well, okay, that's not unconditional self-love, is it? Maybe that's a distraction from feeling sad, miserable, disconnected, lost. Because if you truly love yourself, what are you going to do? Well, somebody tell me what you would do if you really truly love yourself. I mean, I know what I'm doing. I am so high on life that Richard thinks that maybe sometimes I'm taking something. But yeah, what I'm taking is, yeah, I'm breathing my higher self. I'm breathing this beautiful divine energy through me for the benefit of all. So I don't need to drink. I don't need to use any substances to enhance myself. I don't need to, get high on anything. I'm high on God. Okay. If that works for you, Mother, Father, Creatrix, Creator, Universe, Sophia, whatever, right? The name is really multidimensional. Different traditions will call that energy differently. It's a source energy. So now to the algorithm, right? Because I derailed as I can, because there's just so much to share with you, beautiful people. So this equation, as I said, you are multidimensional. So you are consisting of mental energy, spiritual energy, emotional energy, and physical energy, of course. And there's lots of etheric, metaphysical, vibrational frequencies all around. And the densest part of you is this body. And some of us get confused and they think we are the body, while in fact, the body is the result of all those non-tangible energies, metaphysical energies, if you will, right? So your thoughts, liken it to a radio, okay? Your thoughts are vibrating at different frequencies. And not only your thoughts, any thought that had ever been thought through time and space, eons of time. As I said, there is no past and there is no future in this quantum field. It just is. This energy just exists, coming in and out of existing, blinking, the light that blinks on and off, on and off, on and off. And using this algorithm, what we are going to do, we are going to activate, if you will, consciously this law of focus. When you focus the energies that you can actually control, if you will. I mean, I know it's difficult to control 50, 60,000 thoughts, so you can't do that. However, you can choose from that field of all the thoughts that are yours and not yours, but they are in your field circulating there, like in this radio. You can choose, you can take a dial like you do on the radio, or today is buttons more like, and you can tune in. Say, I want to feel high. And you see the scale, emotional scale, right? So you can go high and choose the thoughts that are coming from love, joy, appreciation, beauty, all those nice things, as opposed to the other downers, right? And you can see here fear, grief, depression, hatred, rage. Whoa, this is taking you straight to hell. And hell, I mean, Anthony Robbins said it so well. He said, heaven on earth, hell on earth, it's here. You don't need to be worried what's going to happen to you after, because what you live now and the belief systems that you perpetuate, that's going to travel with you, because energy can never be really destroyed. It just changes form. So once you're ready with this incarnation, bodysuit out, dust to dust, whatever you're going to choose, down in the ground or with the fire, never mind. The consciousness, your soul, your source, your light will travel on, right? We even have, there is this institution called Noetic Sciences Institute, scientific institution. They were able to even measure a soul once leaving the body. I saw when the soul was leaving the body, I saw this exhale, and like there was this density in the air, and the person was done, moving on, right? I was with my dog, my furry kid. He was 15 and he was ready. He looked me in the eyes. I said, Mom, I'm ready. And so vet came, put him to sleep, and he moved on. We felt it, both my husband and I. Oh my God, it was so beautiful. The dog is still here. It's been, 2 years now. I'm still talking to him. So love, this unconditional love, you see the highest frequency of our creator. This is a bridge that is a quantum bridge that can really connect you with any energies that exist through time and space, be it your loved ones, be it your animals, pets, whatever you want. If you live like that, from the truest self of yours, from the core, from the Lovetarian way, you can be a quantum traveler, and you can communicate with other dimensions or frequencies if you'd like. The key, though, is not to question yourself that you can. Not ever. Not ever. Because as I said several times, I believe the belief that you can is everything. Is everything. Believe in yourself is everything. If you believe you can, if you believe you can do anything. If you believe you can't, shh. Who said that? I think it was in the Bible. The quote is just coming. I think it was something like that, that God told me to love my enemy, and I obeyed him, and I loved myself. You see how profound that is? So Mother Creatrix told me to love my enemy, because in fact, there is no enemy. The enemy is within me. It's the darkness within me. And if I love myself unconditionally, totally and fully, wow, there is no outside enemy. So you come to this state of being, again, algorithmic, you come to the state of being, if you choose to believe that thought, right? Like, okay, I choose to believe that Natalia, what she's saying, there's something to it, maybe. And it's motivated by the energy of love, of course, not fear. Okay, maybe it is so that we are, in fact, like, light and dark, and there's no outside enemy. Everything is on the outside is actually just a mirror of who I really am inside. And the enemies, there are no enemies, outside enemies. Jesus said, love your enemies, right? Well, what enemies? Those inside you, as I call them, the darkies, right? So all those people outside of you, you think, oh, the bad person did that to me. This person did that. I've got to revenge, right? I've got to take vengeance, whatever the word is. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like, I've got to kick their butt. Do you now? Do you need to do that? Or do you just need to love yourself so much, incredibly much, every single day, every moment of every day? Love and forgive, love and forgive, love and forgive yourself. And once you do that long enough, consistently enough, every single day, what will happen? The enemies, the so-called enemies on the outside, they will stop showing themselves to you. And you know why? Because you increase your frequency, the frequency of your being, like on this vibrational scale, you'll be ascending higher and higher. And these people, either they will magically change, or they will magically disappear, or they will magically just, I don't know, poof. Kind of the same thing. I said it twice, but you know what I'm saying, right? And again, millions of examples from my life and life of my clients. When I took 100% responsibility for this process, for living this process, the algorithm for creation, any thought, and I mean, okay, I'm just going to say it now. I've got my parents staying with me, okay? Lovely people, my parents. I love them so much. I'm so grateful for my life. Are my parents awakened, divine humans? My parents are humans, awakening more and more. However, they are humans, okay? And so somebody said, if you want to know how fantastically spiritual you are, spend some time with your family. Oh, I'm finding out how incredibly spiritual I am right now. Very spiritual. Because as I said to you, everything on the outside is a mirror of what is going on inside you. So who is going to pull the so-called trigger within you better than those that gave birth to you and they know you so well, right? So with gratitude and so much love, thank you, parents. Actually, I must say that I have evolved incredibly because I'm actually able to share this small space with them. And there's no friction. There is no, even though they have different belief systems, there's respect. There's even interest on their part about what I'm doing. There is acceptance. There's joy. We actually spend a lot of time together, go on trips, spend hours upon hours together. Not a problem. Years ago, there was a problem, and you know why? Because I thought that I need to change my parents because I am also spiritual and I am this incredibly powerful being. So, am I off track here now? Oh, okay. Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. No problem. Well, I thought it was actually relevant because people like to hear stories. No, 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 no. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I would love people to interact. If they would like to interact with me and ask the questions, then I could like address that. But that's okay, not a problem. Point was with this that if you start using this algorithm of co-creation every single moment of your life and take 100% responsibility for your life, you will then start seeing miracles because that's what we're here for, right? The topic is live the most authentic life and create the life of your dreams. So I hope that this was enough about that, and we can move to the other one. We can skip the bunny, Richard, because I already mentioned the bunny. For those of you who don't know what the bunny is all about, please watch the first episode of this show when I'm playing with you and I'm talking about all sorts of perception and belief systems, which can help you understand yourself better and others. Okay? So go to the next one. What is reality? Exactly. Words, as I said, words for you, all of you, are very, very powerful tools because we will notice what we really believe when we start to observe our when we speak, when we observe the words we speak, we will see how we think and how we feel. So the next slide, I actually gave you some. Richard, can you put the next one? On the next one, I gave you some examples how important the words really are. And you need to speak consciously because every single word that you speak is actually creating your life. And you might think it doesn't matter, but it actually does. And I will challenge you at the end of this episode to start speaking beautiful words as opposed to not, and start testing little things that I'll give you on the next slide. Richard, go to the next one. And you will start testing those and see how that's going to go for you. So I can't really fully see that slide, Richard. Can you make it smaller so it fits in the window or not? Okay. Well, okay, then I will kind of like look in it, like maybe on that side. I didn't print it for myself. But the first one I believe is if you want to try and do. Yeah. So I will now invite you to stop using word try. And why would you want to stop using word try? Richard, do you have any ideas? Or anybody wants to play with me here? Is anybody wanting to give me some examples? If you say, I try to meet you tomorrow, as opposed to I will meet you tomorrow, do you feel the difference or not? Anyone? Are there any comments? Or Richard, maybe you want to play with me? Yeah, why not? Why don't you? No, but I mean, seriously, do you know what I mean? There is a hugely different energy between trying to do something or just doing it. I always say to all my clients, to everyone, they say to me, yes, I'll try to do this homework. Okay. I said, well, don't try because trying is not doing. Doing is doing. So if you want to have a fabulous life experience and if you want to create something amazing, do not try. Hello from South Africa, Sandra. Hello, Joanne. You're okay. Well, that's fine. Show me the other one. I've never done anything bad to anyone who's done me wrong, so many punish myself instead. Well, okay. So I don't really. That was this the one that you wanted to show me, Richard? I've never done anything bad to anyone. Oh, from previous. Okay. Well, I suppose I would need to be seeing comments earlier a little bit so I don't get so in the zone. Yeah, I'm just having a little banter with Richard people. Anyway, go back to I will is a more empowering. Yeah, oh, actually, perfect. Thank you, Joanne. I will propose this. I will is the future, right? And then the future is being created in the now. So I would change that to I am. I am doing it. And you will start feeling the difference when you start applying it every single day. Because I will, it's a little bit like try, you know? Do you feel me on this one? And test it with different situations. I will do this, I will do that. I am doing it. Sounds a little bit more determined, right? Like, yeah, this is a decision, conscious decision that I'm making. There will be no excuses. Because here's the thing, when you wake up in the morning, as I said, you need to choose if you want to have a fabulous life or if you want to have a little bit of a hell going on. And sometimes it is very difficult to say to yourself when you don't feel good, you know, I will try to feel better. You know, I will try or I will, but I propose that you will say, I am choosing this for myself right now. And you know what? You will put some energy in your body. You will maybe even start jumping, tapping yourself, maybe put some highly vibrational music on, something happy. You remember this algorithm, right? The state of your being. You want to increase the state of your being so you will have better thoughts because there's a momentum, energetic momentum that is going to be created within you. And when you feel better, you're in a better state, your actions are going to be completely different as opposed to the ones when you say to yourself, try. Mother Mary, not Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Ascended Master Mary Magdalene, she said to me, and to actually other sisters from the mystery school that I'm initiating at Mystery School of the Sophia Code, she said, word maybe or try is not a great word if you don't want to confuse yourself. Energy is very clear. It's either positive or negative, and not in the sense that it's bad or it's good. It's positive energy, so plus energy, if you will, the higher energy, or it's negative. So say to yourself, yes or no. But the maybe or try and hesitation, that is not going to serve you very well. And again, it's not bad, it's not good because there's no judgment. It's only a very simple tool that I am using, other people are using, and it's very, very effective. So replace your tries into do's and see what's going to happen. The same thing happens, lots of words here, you know. See, I can't see all those sentences that I put here. But the same goes with using word but. If you're saying to someone, I love you, but blah, 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 what you're doing, you're basically canceling everything that you said after but. So you say, I love you and I would like you to change. So you are not telling them that you don't love them, right? You are telling them, I love you and I would like you to da 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 da. But if you say, I love you, but you need to change, what you are actually saying, I don't love you. And feel into this with the algorithm. Feel how you feel when you start practicing those things, because how you feel is everything. How you feel is everything, because it will put you in a state, vibrational state, and from that state you will act and you will be creating your hell or your heaven. And of course we all want to live the most amazing life that we want to live. At least that's what I would prefer that you would want, because we want to have a lovely world, don't we? I'm not interested in suffering. And this show is about helping people transcend all suffering, because I believe we actually can in this lifetime. That's what we are told. That's what I'm told by all the angels and guides and everyone. We can actually transcend all suffering in this lifetime, because energies are here for that to happen. There's a huge vibrational shift that happens all around the world. And if you, for some reason, are not feeling that yet, and you feel like maybe you are dwelling in darkness and you're suffering, you're not feeling so good, I suggest you take pen and paper, grab this little algorithm and start practicing. And look at those. I'm sure you, beautiful audience, can see all those sentences. So take pen and paper and start practicing, and definitely let go of some of those expressions, like saying, for example, I will kill two birds with one stone. I'll say, why would you want to be killing anything? I mean, that's a funny expression and people think it means nothing. Louise Hay said that every single word that we say is an affirmation. So do you want to affirm the energy of death and violence? I don't. But if you do, again, that's a choice, right? So this show is not about criticizing anyone or anybody's way of living. It is about embracing self-love to live beautiful life and create a beautiful life. So if anybody has any comments, any questions, that would be a good time to post them now. Oh my God, Richard, did I go 1 hour and 13 minutes? I thought that I was just going for half an hour. Wow, I really went for it. I have a great exercise, but I don't think I have time for it. Do I? Okay, so I'm just going to leave you with a great exercise, because I want to show you how powerful you are. And you're going to prove to yourself how powerful you are, and how words, how you think, how you see yourself, how you visualize yourself, how that matters. And this exercise is going to give you an evidence in 3 minutes that this is true. So you might want to then rewatch it and actually implement all those suggestions. What did you say, Richard? Yes, please. Yes, you can take it off the screen. Yeah. So the exercise goes like this. Everybody who is still here, I would like you to stand up. You stand up, take your index finger, make your arm straight. Take your index. Do you see me like that? Do they see me? Richard, you think if I do that? So you do that. And I want you, as you're standing, I want you to, without moving your legs, turn to your right as far as you possibly can and observe how far you went. Okay? Go as far as you can go. And remember how far you went. And now go back. Now, I would like you to close your eyes and listen to what I'm saying. Close your eyes. And in your mind's eye, imagine that you are lifting your arm and you are turning 25% more. You can do it. Just make it like, imagine that you're like a rubber man. So in your mind's eye, feel how fun that is to turn 25% more. And go back in your mind's eye again. Now, again, close your eyes. And this time, imagine that you're going 75% farther. And how fun that is. Be like a kid. Just have fun with it. Put some heart into it. So 75% more. And in your mind's eye, come back. And now we're going to go third time. What do you think I'm going to ask? Now you imagine that you are a total wizard, lift your arm in your mind and go 360 all around, okay, without moving your feet, all around your body. And just like really feel how that would feel. See that in your mind's eye. And then come back. And now, of course, we're going to do it for real again, not in your mind. So, physical test. Lift your actual physical arm and go again to your right. And tell me in the comments how much farther did you go? Yeah, Joanne, go for it. When I did it the first time, I went 45% farther. Anyone, tell me how much farther you went. Average person will go 25% farther. I'm sure everybody went farther. So if you want to share it in the comments, please do. And then I'll ask you, how is that even possible? Did you not have that power the first time? Or did you? Did you not have all that potential? Or did you? What was the difference between you going to that point and then going 25, 50, 40% farther? What is the difference? Anyone? Well, we know that the energy is there, the potential is there. The difference is you believe and you imagine, you visualize, visualization, imagination, the belief that you can without all the limiting belief systems of your mind. You're getting very present in this moment and you're closing your eyes, you're going deep in your body and you're doing it. And then you're actually doing it, right? Not in your mind, not in your body, mental body, emotional body, but in your physical body. And the difference was only what? Few minutes. So if you can do that just after 5 minutes, yeah, 25% further, Joanne, great. If you can do that after 5 minutes with a little mental rehearsal, so to speak, with a little visualization, can you imagine what will happen when you start consciously practicing the algorithm of co-creation every single day by choosing in your imagination? That is the most powerful part of you. If you are going to choose your day at the beginning of your day, say, I'm going to have an awesome day today, and you are going to visualize that day without getting attached. If you want to, oh, I don't know, have a wonderful conversation with someone, maybe you're going to have it with a different person than the one you imagine. Details are not that important. We're talking about vibrational state. You need to get detached from nitty-gritty, focus on the state. I want to have a wonderful day, and how it will come about, all the teeny details are not necessarily important. The state, the way how you're going to feel, this is what is important. And if you practice every single day for, well, I don't know where you are at this moment in time, but a lot of people get results very quickly, just within a few days. They start to manifest little things, they start to feel better. Thank you, Amanda, it is a really great exercise. And please practice it, and maybe show it to your husbands, show it to your kids, show them how powerful they really are. And if that is done every single day, together with the algorithm, together with you rewatching the first episode, because there was much more there too, to make you believe that the way you think, the way you feel about yourself is absolutely everything. So if you choose to embrace the most powerful part of yourself and listen to that part from your heart, from your powerful heart, it is guaranteed, 100% guaranteed, that your life is going to turn into magic and miracles. Because actually magic, you know what it is for me? It's like Marianne Williamson said, it's a shift in perception from fear-based existence to love-based existence. And when you do that and you practice long enough, boom, all of a sudden the so-called enemies on the outside are disappearing, so-called hostility towards you disappears, because you're no longer visible to these people, since everything is energy vibrating at its own frequency. Boom, these frequencies will not be seeing you and you will not be seeing them. So I will suggest that you practice for the next 2 weeks till I come back, and we're going to play some more. And I would love you to give feedback in comments. Please share this. Ask me questions. I will be checking it out. And yeah, tune in to my podcast as well, because there are incredible conversations with Lovetarians such as myself, teachers, healers, and they share further tools to help you live and create your best life. Yeah, thank you for sharing, Joanne. I'm glad that it was so. Thank you, Mina. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you all for your great feedback. And please tune in 2 weeks. We'll talk some more. We'll play some more. I'll give you some more tools, and we will, together co-create what we call golden age of miracles. Because there's lots and lots of us, millions of us, that are awakening to our power, to our true self, to our Lovetarian self, as I call it, and we are having magical life every single day. So that's it from me. So thank you very much. Check out my website, premiering a new one on Sunday. Fingers crossed. There behind me is a new design already, so it will be slightly different to what it is now, NataliaPH.com, and ask your questions. Thank you so much, Krish Pillai. Oh, that's a lovely name. I have a friend called Krish. Thank you, and tune in 2 weeks. Have a lovely evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste.
Later tonight, we are joined by another wonderful guest to host an evening of free readings on our popular show, Live with Spirit. The show starts from 8 p.m. Tomorrow morning from 11 a.m., Bree Wilson continues with her show, Influencing Your Life. Bree offers her own guidance and advice, while supporting you with everyday situations, past life readings, and future support. Tomorrow night from 8 p.m. we have an evening of free mediumship readings with Bill Hughes and his guest. Our regular fortnightly show, Collective Consciousness, offers our viewers an opportunity to receive messages from their loved ones.
Spiritual Psychics TV is hosting the first annual recognition of achievements, acknowledging those who dedicate their lives to a spiritual act of kindness. Spiritual Psychics TV, bringing spiritual people together.
Spiritual Psychics TV presents an holistic fair on Saturday the 11th of June, offering the best in spiritual readers and market stalls. Join us from 10 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Throughout the day there will be many stalls such as natural polished crystals and stones, qualified complementary therapists offering spiritual healing. This exciting day is being held at the Waterlooville Community Centre, with plenty of free parking. A wide range of handmade products including candles, oils, jewelry, naturally organic and vegan soaps, creams, and bath bombs. Not forgetting the kids, we have face painting and a bouncy castle to enjoy all day. For those who are interested in potions, spells, and essentials oils, then we have a stall for you here as well. Maybe you're looking for a reading, be it mediumistic, palm, or tarot. 11 readers are available throughout the day. Refreshments such as drinks and light snacks are being provided by the 1940s Tea Room from Havant. Plenty of free workshops, talks, and a demonstration of mediumship are also planned during the day. For more information, please visit mbs.spiritualpsychicstv.online.